A lot of people don't realize this, but sound is what pulls people together. You can get the best visuals when it comes to camera, but if your sound's off, it takes you out of the experience. My name is Laurent Cooper, and I'm a location sound mixer. What got me into sound, funny enough, was my dad. He was a DJ, and around when I was like 15 years old, I used to go out and help him on his gigs, and didn't really recognize that was something that I liked to do until I got older. I went to college, got a college degree. I'm sitting in class, I was actually sitting in a sound class, and the teacher starts talking about faders and EQs and XLR cables, and I was like, wait a second, I've been doing this since I've been 15 years old. It was like Spider-Man, like a little audio bug bit me, and I just everything started coming to me of how to run sound. I knew the levels needed to be good, I knew I didn't need a peak, I knew just stuff like that, just like the basic stuff. And then over time, it started to manifest into something that I enjoy doing. I'm a big Star Wars fan, I love sci-fi, I love anime, and that's something that really pushed my creative interest in sound, of how much you can make a fight scene sound so cool, and all these crashes and bangs and music intros, and it just sparked my interest, and this is where I'm at today. I work on documentaries and commercials, and a lot of those projects consist of brands like Nike, Hulu, and Amazon. And honestly, you wouldn't believe this, but sound is one of the more overlooked things in filmmaking, and it can make or break a project. Sound creates immersion.
There's so much power
when it's done right, you don't notice it, and you just feel like you're there. It's the small details like footsteps, breathing, and their environment. And you take that away, and things just start to feel empty, man. Like peanut butter with no jelly. It's like ramen without the egg. It's like barbecue without the sauce. Tendernism. Is that trademark? Sound is an emotion. Think about the most powerful moment that you've seen on screen. And what you're really connecting to is the voice. You're connecting to the sound design. You're connecting to the footsteps, the Foley, and everything built up to make you feel that emotion. My job is to capture that in the most honest way possible. When someone's about to cry, or you have an explosion of emotion, or you get that mic as close as possible and let it just play out. And that's what makes people feel something. For example, if someone's far away versus someone being close up, that's gonna be a total different immersion of sounds and emotions. If someone's far away, I'm gonna mic it or record the audio far away. If someone's close up to the camera, I'm gonna get the mic as close as possible so they can hear and feel the distance. You're building a world with sound. And once you start layering that when you're on location, you can take that to the sound design or the post-sound team, and they'll have more to work with in that natural environment that they're shooting in. Bad sound can lose an audience and a client. If you're scrolling and you're looking at something on YouTube or Instagram or some type of social media, and you hear something coming out of the left channel of your phone, and something coming out of the right channel of your phone, that means they didn't mix it correctly. And you need to make sure you're recording those proper channels correctly, so when you take it to post, they have a stereo mix and it sounds good to both right and left ears. And sometimes you don't want to see it. Sometimes you just want to hear it.
We just fly. Everyone is searching for it. But the time I spent in the locker room and on the floor with my teammates was like heaven.
Build it with your ears first, and sometimes the visual process doesn't even need to take place. So when I was working for National Geographic, we were out in the mountains, we're out in the glaciers, and then we went to the desert, and then went to the forest. And when this project came to my desk, they asked, hey, Laurent, we want to build these certain different environments. And I said, okay. They said, okay, well, what is your process of doing this? I said, well, give me each location, give me the location it's at, and also how many people, is it supposed to be quiet, noisy? I was looking at, for example, Mount Baker out in Seattle and out in the glaciers, and I knew this individual was gonna be walking on snow. I knew it was supposed to be like, feel frigid and cold. So in order for me to build that, I put a blimp on and a fur cover on to make sure the wind wasn't distorting the mic. But you wanna make sure you get the environment first. Next, I went to the process of footsteps in the snow and building that. And even if the talent couldn't do it themselves, I was literally out there in the snow, like getting those environmental noises to build that environment. And here's a clip for it.
That represents everything that we're seeing here.
This is very different than California, where I'm from. We're used to sunny beaches. I'm curious what grows here.
Well, this kind of alpine environment is a lot like the tundra of the Arctic.
Next time you watch something, don't just look at it, listen. Thank you so much for coming out and watching this video. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you, The Real Duo Film Festival. Shout out to my boy Mike Sun. Check out his channel at Mike Sun DP. Also, check out my channel at LaRon Sound for more sound tips and tricks. And back to Elisa. Thank you so much, guys. Peace.